evening. This is Robert Blackman, and very excited tonight. We've still got people climbing onto the call this evening, so I'm going to get going here just a couple of seconds. Also tonight, I want to make sure that you are in front of a computer where you can get access to the Internet, also get a pen and paper. I'm going to go over very quickly here about this program that we put together over the weekend, and it'll be closing out at noon tomorrow on Thursday. The MLM Genealogy Lifetime Leads Program. As many of you know, about every week or every 2 weeks, we are offering different types of genealogy leads for sale. And what we've decided to do is put together a program for people who want to come out and they can, be part of a monthly program, but you just pay for it one time. And you get an autoresponder and so on. And so we're going to describe this program tonight, and it is going to be limited to just 20 people. And tonight I'll tell you how many people is already in the program and what you got to do to get started. So basically the concept tonight is never pay for genealogy leads again. And basically I'm getting lots of questions. What's an MLM genealogy lead? I've been in the business 31 years, but I've talked to several people the last couple of days who've only been in the business a year or two, so they don't quite understand what a genealogy lead is. An MLM genealogy lead, it's the name of a person who has signed up in an MLM program in the United States. So we're in the U.S. only as far as what these leads will be bringing to you each and every month. We get some of them from software vendors. In other words, we all hear about the closure rate of network marketing companies. There is a percentage of companies who go to software vendors and they close before they even get launched. And they usually owe the software vendors money, but they've done a pre-launch and they have a list of subscribers. That's where we get some of these lists from. Number two, a divorce sometimes forces a sale. Unfortunately, life, gets in the way of some people, and they have to split up an organization, and before they go to divorce court, they've got to sell the organization and split up that money. So that's how we get some of these lists. Also, someone quits the MLM business altogether. Maybe they join another program somewhere. Maybe they get terminated, and so they sell us the list. Sometimes the company just goes out of business. We hear about it, and we're able to go negotiate with that company either through bankruptcy court or just off the books and buy that list from them. We also find them with online searches. I've got right now 2 different webmasters that I work with, and they are not only generating business opportunity leads, but they're also going after MLM genealogy leads for me as well, too. Case study number 1, I kind of want to give you some kind of a snapshot as far as what these leads do for you. I've got a customer of mine named Mike. He calls 1,000 genealogy leads a month. He signs up 10 new people on average a month from his list. But that's not what makes him happy. One lead that Mike has already has grown to over $5,000 in new business in 60 days. How? Because one of those 10 people knew someone who popped in 50 new people for Mike in just 1 month. And all of that can be traced back to a genealogy lead that he called and he emailed with the sample script and sample emails that we provided him, the same ones that you'll get, that helped him build his business. Case study number 2, Sarah has been in network marketing for 30 years. She's a client of mine. She's told me she's never made more than $187 a month in her 30 years. God bless her heart. She got my genealogy leads, followed the script and email letters I gave her, and now 12 months later she's making over $700 a month. And the best part about it, her downline called the leads for her, not her, because she's almost 75 years old. So I specifically coached with her and worked with her for her particular situation, and I got her leaders to come in and purchase the leads each month through a co-op. And so her income's even higher than that now, so she's very satisfied. Here's my own personal case study. 1 month I brought in over $60,000 in new sales from a person that was in another program. Another month my group grew by over $80,000 in just 17 days. And I haven't updated it here. I've just had another company, a group of people that came in over 9 months. They've already brought in over $1 million in sales in one of my organizations, and they were an MLM genealogy list. But both were not accomplished because of newbies or customers, which I still love to do and will agree that you and I still want and need to do that. But what I'm talking about is if you're going to build a network, wouldn't it be wise to build it with networkers? Here's what you'll get with the Lifetime Genealogy program. Number one, you'll get 1,000 MLM Genealogy leads for life, and you'll get those every single month, not once a year, not just one time, and then we stop. It's every single month. And since it's limited to 20 people, I have set aside 20,000 leads a month just for this program. You also get a lifetime autoresponder to use. You'll also get pre-written letters in one of these autoresponders to promote basically the MLM Mastery course, which you earn $100 per sale on, and also my MLM Big Money book, which is on Amazon. You can go to Amazon.com now and Google my name or Google the name of the book, and you'll see that it lists sales for $29.95. You make $15 per sale. And you also earn 50% commissions on G-Lead sales. Had a guy ask me today, he says, Robert, how can you afford to do this? Well, ultimately, you can see as a business person, here's my reason why. I'm not going to make any money on the 20 people, obviously, because after a few months, I go into the hole because all of this upfront money, the one-time payment, will go to pay the autoresponder people and also pay the webmaster. So here's what I'm banking on, and I know that will happen. Out of the 20 people, the autoresponder is going to be preloaded with right here 3 different products that you and I will both earn on. So my hope and prayer is that I'll make money long-term every month for the rest of my life and the rest of your life. So that's what's in it for me to go out and promote this. And it's mainly because each and every month I come up with an excess of genealogy leads. Instead of going out and running a special for $97 here, $47 there, $197 there, it's kind of a pain in our butt. So my webmaster said, hey, why don't you just set up 20 people, pay me up front, I'll take care of the 20,000, I'll distribute them, and sell your products on the backside. So he's a pretty smart webmaster. Also, this is limited to just 20, and as of tonight, before I got on the webinar, there's just 7 spots left. Now, the MLM Genealogy leads have provided for me a home in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Here's a picture of it here. Without that, I probably wouldn't be able to have the additional income to get that home. So instead of just paying for 1 house payment, I'm paying for 2 overheads, and we don't live there every single month out of the year. On average, it's about 2 to 3 months out of the year. Here's a picture of that driveway, and look at the background. That big mountain range and the far, far end of that is in Albuquerque, and that's 60 miles away. It's at 7,000 feet. I love the altitude. My wife and I got married in Santa Fe, so we were able to do something that we enjoyed. May not be where you want to live, and that's fine. But the genealogy leads list had provided us a growth in different programs where we take that check, and then we're able to get some kind of a retirement and a vacation home. So that's what it's done for us, and I can document that, and I've looked at that, and that's the power of this lead list. It's also allowed me to spend time with these people right here, my wife on the far right and my 5 children. They are the number one important thing to me. Not only do my wife and I work out of the home, she also homeschools. So we're able to spend as much time with them as possible because that's what we believe. That's what we want to do. It doesn't have to be what you want to do. But I'm sharing with you that those genealogy leads where I go out and I sponsor leaders where they go out and they run with it. I don't have to hold their hands, and I get a check off of that. So I'm networking. I'm a matchmaker, and I do that because I know that network marketing names are the best people to go after to build groups quickly. It allows me the freedom to do what I want to do. And it also puts me in a position to where this was a Tuesday down at the beach. Because we homeschool, we have the ability and the flexibility to go where we want to go. I'm able to spend a Tuesday on the beach with my kids. You can see on the beach there's nobody there because it's a Tuesday. Everybody's at school and everybody's at work. So it affords us the flexibility, and we're able to do homeschooling type things with the ocean. So that whole week we talked about ocean animals, and they had homework in the hotel room. But it's just fun because of the flexibility that this business allows us. It also allowed us to go down to El Paso, Texas, where my wife was from, and show my kids at my wife's 20-year high school reunion where she lived. They were excited, and we spent the entire week there. We just didn't go on Friday night and then Saturday and drive back home because of Monday at work. Our kids were able to experience that and drive by the Mexican border, and also we did homeschooling on that. So it allowed them to learn about another country in another part of the United States. Also allows me to play golf with celebrities. The guy on the far left is Ed from The Biggest Loser on the very first episode. Played golf with him at a charity event, and the guy on the far right is an Indy race car driver. Was able to play with them in a scramble for a benefit, and it allows me, because these people were involved in network marketing, so it allows me to do that. Ultimately, this is what I do once or twice a week. This is my golf course at Hillcrest Country Club, and this is a Wednesday morning. Nobody's there. It's a beautiful view, and the network marketing list provide that opportunity to me, because I have leaders in several companies that are out there building because I don't have to, because they know how to do the business. So basically, here's my number one secret of MLM wealth after 32 years in the business. I act like an NFL football team owner. Now, what does that mean? That means that I draft rookies every month. What's a rookie in network marketing? It's somebody that's never been in a program before. It's somebody you may already know, somebody that you call from an opportunity list. Over at ProfitLeads.com, that's what we offer, business opportunity list. I still believe in contacting new people and for people to say, what's MLM? What's network marketing? How does this work? Isn't this a pyramid? And all of those questions that you get. How do I get paid on commissions? And those type of things. So as a 32-year veteran in network marketing, I still recruit rookies. An NFL football team owner, what does he do? Every single year, they draft rookies. They get new blood into their football team, and I recruit new blood into my network marketing business as well. Also, as an NFL football team owner, I recruit veterans every month. Okay, if I was one of the coaches, guess what I'm going to do each and every year? I swap players. I draft veterans. Why is that? Because we need that type of leadership on the team. So that's what football team owners do. That's what I do as a network marketer. I go out and get rookies, and I get veterans every single month, and the MLM Genealogy leads are veterans. And these are people that you definitely want to connect with. My number two secret to MLM wealth is basically I call people every single day who know what MLM already is. They already know what the lingo is. They know if I say, hey, I want to send you a PDF of our compensation plan. They know how to read that comp plan. If I say, hey, I want to send you the ingredient list to our products, and I want to talk to you about BV or CV or PV, these people already know that lingo. So I don't have to go through that learning curve, and they're able to compare and contrast and make a list of pros and cons. And so when I'm contacting these genealogy leads, and I'll teach you how to do the same thing, I'm talking at that higher level. And I'm giving them things to go out and compare whatever program you're in to what they're already doing or if they're in transition. My second secret is I also email people who know what MLM is. When I email them, what am I sending to them? I'm sending them PDFs of our compensation plan. I'm sending the ingredients on the product. All of those things that a seasoned network marketer would want to know that a rookie would not even know how to ask those questions. I also know that 80 to 90% of people who are on this genealogy lead list, no matter where I get them from, never make a commission check. 80 to 90%. So they got in on the dream. They got in on the vision. They believed in the circles. They believed that they needed to go out and generate a second income. But it never happened for them for a number of reasons. Maybe they never took action. Maybe they were taught to contact family and friends, and they called 10 people. One person showed up at a meeting or got on a webinar and they didn't join, and that person just took the products for 3, 6, or 9 months, and they eventually quit. And they basically threw up their hands and said, you know what, network marketing isn't for me. So I understand that the majority of these people on these lists that I get each and every month are those types of people. They're frustrated. They feel like they've been let down by their sponsor or the company or the industry. Or they're one of those people that maybe went out and bought a real estate course. Maybe they're going back to school at a VOTEC or a junior college to get a degree in accounting or something on computers on the internet. But they're one of those entrepreneurial type of people, but they never were matched correctly. That's where I have the opportunity the best, and that's what I call fertile soil. These are people who know what MLM is, they believed in it at one time, and they just need to be reignited. And also, my number 2 secret is that I make money selling MLM genealogy leads to them as well. And you'll make 50% commission as one of these 20 people. Now, over at Profit Leads, if you're on my list there and you get any of these announcements and notices, and somebody in your downline of Profit Leads buys a genealogy lead list, guess what? We don't pay a commission on that because it's a discounted price. As one of these 20 people, and as one of these folks, you'll get a 50% commission, and we'll have those letters pre-written in the autoresponder so you don't have to lift a finger to do that. Okay, bottom line, how do you become one of the 20 who benefit from the Lifetime Lead Program? Number 1, you want to go to MLMmastermind.com/20. So if you're at a web browser tonight, you want to log in there and sign up there tonight. Number 2, you can call me at my telephone number listed there for payment by check by phone if you want to pay by check, personal or business check. We take either one. Number 3, if you're a PayPal person, you can send it to our PayPal address there, profitleads@msn.com, and that'll show up as our corporate entity, SC Publishing. And to recap, here's what you're going to get: 1,000 MLM genealogy leads for life every single month. Between the 1st and the 5th of each month, they'll be emailed to you in a CSV file. Number 2, you'll get a lifetime autoresponder to use, and we'll have pre-written letters that are already loaded with a website for you. And those pre-written letters will have your URL in there and your contact information. You'll be able to promote the Mastery course where you earn $100 per sale, and also the MLM Big Money book where you make $15 per sale. And I'm going to stop right there because those 2 courses right there may seem self-serving to me. Hey, Robert, you're making money. Well, guess what? So are you. That's why we all got into network marketing. But more importantly, this is what I call a funded proposal. And if you're talking to someone who's looking at your business and maybe they say no, sell them my $30 book. Say, hey, it sounds like you need to get more education. I've read Robert's book, MLM Big Money, and you need to get a copy of it. What's important about this program is I want you to understand this. When you become a member of this, you'll get both the Mastery course and the MLM Big Money book shipped to you. So that way you own them. So when you're talking to someone, you're going to be able to give a personal testimonial of these items, of the 24 CDs for the Mastery course and the 227-page book, the paperback book, the MLM Big Money book. And that helps you in recruiting. So not only do you start making $15 to $100 per sale, it's going to get someone to know you, to like you, and trust you. So that funded proposal aspect is already built in for you as one of the 20 people. And again, you'll also earn 50% commissions on all genealogy lead sales. Those letters that are pre-written for you, they promote genealogy leads. When somebody orders, you've got an affiliate program set up, and that will be done automatically for you. Again, this is limited to just 20 people. I've set aside 1,000 a month for 20 people, or 20,000 leads a month. And right now, there's just 7 spots left as of when this call started tonight. Option 1, it's just a one-time payment of $497 by credit card, check, or PayPal. I've had people say, hey, Robert, can you break it out in some payments? Absolutely, we can do that. Option 2 is a payment plan of just $99.95 for 6 months. After that, there's no further payments. There's no trap doors. There's no hidden agendas on this. This is what it is. And it will never be offered again because we've just got 20,000 leads that I can set up. And I know after doing this for so many years what I've got left over each and every month to provide. So, again, option 1 is a one-time payment of $497. Option 2 is a payment plan of 6 months for $99.95. So if you do the one-time payment plan, you save basically about $100. And again, when you sign in as one of these 20 people, you get the copy of my book, the MLM Big Money book, and the MLM Mastery course shipped to you. Again, how to register tonight. Go to MLMmastermind.com/20, or you can call me after the webinar tonight, and I will take a check by phone, or if you're a PayPal person, send it to profitleads@msn.com. One thing about PayPal, we're only accepting the one-time payment at PayPal. We will not do the reoccurring payments on PayPal. So if you want to do reoccurring payments on the 6-month payment plan, go to MLMmastermind.com/20 and just use a normal credit card, Visa, Master, American Express, or Discover. Within 5 to 7 days of joining, you'll get a free replicated website that you can promote on your own, where you can automatically let the autoresponder promote for you. Now, one neat thing about our autoresponder is that you can then go in and create another one. There's unlimited autoresponders you can create. But if you want to create another autoresponder for like your primary business and you have your own set of letters, you can do that. If you don't want to do that, everything is turnkey. It's set in there for you to promote the products that I own, that I know work for me, and then you make 50%, we make 50%. We bear the cost of drop shipping for you, and we bear the cost of processing the credit card. So we make about 40% and you make 50%. And we think that's a pretty good deal. And we also will teach you how to go out and contact these leads with a sample phone script, a sample email on your own if you want to use it, and so you can go out and start taking advantage of going out and using genealogy leads. Now, one thing I will tell you about genealogy leads is that you need to take this long-term approach. As I said earlier tonight, there was a company a gentleman I've been working with, a company that I've been working with for over a year. And he was going to come in, a business of mine, and then he backed out. In 9 months after the initial contact, he and his company and his group of people came in. And in the month of February, they did $205,000 in sales, 9 months after they came in. The first month, they did about $86,000 in sales. So it's grown from $86,000 to $205,000. My commission check was over $9,200 that month on $200,000 in sales because I stuck with that person. And there's 37,000 people that moved over eventually. Now, a lot of them are customers that are inactive, but the point being is it works. And if it didn't work, I wouldn't be doing it. But you have to understand that once somebody knows the concept of multi-level marketing, they'll never be able to get that out of their head. And that's why you'll talk to a lot of people, as I consult with, that have been in 6, 10, 20. I talked to the other day, has been in 30 different programs in 10 years because they keep jumping from company to company looking for that magic. And so you have to understand as part of this, that's why selling the book and selling the course, selling the genealogy leads to these people, you're going to profit from that. But ultimately what I want to happen for you is what has happened for me, is that you go out and you know how to contact these people properly, lay the foundation, get them to know, like, and trust you, and then get them to move in 10 people, 50 people, 100 people. And hopefully you'll get to the point where I'm bringing in companies and groups of people that are bringing in $1 million to $2 million a year in sales. And, you know, for that particular organization, all I have to do is send out emails and do a conference call every now and then, and there's leaders in place. I don't do anything. I mean, it's the most relaxing passive income that you will ever get. And so, again, there's 7 spots available tonight. I will close this out officially by noon tomorrow, whether we sell all 20 or not, because we've got to get everybody's sites up and we've got to move on down the road. So if you want to pay by credit card, go to the top link, mlmmastermind.com/20. If you want to pay by check by phone, go to call my telephone number there or PayPal. And I'll go back up here, and here are the different payment options. I'm getting people asking me again. Option 1 is just one payment of $497. Option 2 is 6 payments of $99.95 for 1,000 genealogy leads a month for the rest of your life, and also for a free autoresponder, and then 50% commission on all of the items of the pre-written letters. So, again, go to the website now, give me a call tonight, or go to PayPal and send the money over, and we will definitely have this thing sold out by tomorrow at noon. Thanks, everyone, and we will talk to you very, very soon. Good night, everyone.